First rates, 100 points higher for the Nifty. The breadth is looking strong. DLF is off to a good start. Not too many newsmakers. TCS numbers are due today. Of course, numbers will go ahead as expected. The board meeting is followed with a press conference and then some interviews. That may not happen. But I think the results will be on. That's what we understand, that in terms of the reporting to the exchange, the numbers would be reported. So TCS numbers today, market reaction tomorrow. You want to mark the Tata group of stocks. And again, there is going to be no rub-off effect, but I'm just marking it to mark Ratan Tata's legacy. TCS has become India's largest IT company. Indian Hotel has become India's largest hotel company. Tata Power is India's third largest power company. Tata Consumer is India's fifth largest consumer company. Tata Motors is India's third largest auto company. If you really look at the legacy of the Tata Group now, the combined market cap of Tata Group is nearing $500 billion. For a group which in a sense has gone through chops and churns of war, GFC crisis, 2001, what really matters is that with each passing crisis, Tata Group of companies, they've only increased their domination. They have only gone up in terms of rank, in terms of customer satisfaction. They've diversified. So from salt to aviation, from software to steel, this clearly is one of the most diversified groups in the world. And many say that they are young because they are investing in businesses like semiconductor, aviation, which still are at a very nascent stage. So one of the oldest group in the world is young, and that is largely because of the legacy of its founders, which is the Tata family.
Absolutely. Those are some of the Tata Group stocks. In the meantime, for the market, it's just very mildly positive, but we're clinging on to that 25,000 mark. A lot of other newsmakers as well. And L&T, they've bagged an order worth about 1,000 crore rupees. They're going to be setting up a 1,200 MTD complex fertilizer plant. So look out for what that stock does. There's Britannia. There's a joint venture with the BEL Group, which is inaugurating its cheese factory now in Maharashtra. Look out for what that stock does. Adani Enterprises, and with all the talk around them going for a QIP, the amount under consideration is sizable, 4,200 crore rupees. So that's one stock which is also in focus right now.
The newsmakers then, and just tracking what in general some of the buzzers are, given the fact that the broader end of the market continues to hold out with that strong momentum. So checking in on a whole host of names within the Nifty 500. There's Vakrangi, an RCF, Garden Reach, Z Entertainment, by the way, up about 2%, DLF and Indian Hotels. Let's get in those first trades going with our chartists. And Kunal, what is looking attractive on the charts today?
So I think it's a decent start for the indices, not exactly a start which we call it rip-roaring, but I think stabilizing at 25,000 mark is something which we would probably expect the index to do over the next couple of days. Now in terms of opening trade, Maruti is something which has started to look very attractive, especially with this recent recovery from 12,300, 350 as a base towards 12,700 plus mark where it's trading right now.
All right, Naresh, let's get in your first trade.
So that would be a buy on Reliance Industries around the 2740, 2750 mark. Looks like a good risk reward entry point with the stop loss at 2700.
There comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits. And then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.